So a while back, I made a video talking about the video game market and how I'm just shocked at how high some of these prices are and how I can't imagine that it would sustain itself here much longer. But I might have some evidence here going the opposite way, and unfortunately seeing and proving that things might stay high here for a longer period of time. I pulled up just a few games here, just reflecting here some of the prices here as well, and we're still seeing some of the games that I talked about, like Pikmin here, still riding super high. This is Pikmin on the Wii, the remade here version with the new play controls, still riding like $55 per copy here like that, showing no signs of it going down. In fact, just continue to go up throughout the years here. Followed by as well, we've got this game is just crazy, and I threw it on here because it's a Nintendo Switch game as well, but it's definitely my most expensive Nintendo Switch game, but Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Now granted, this one is the one with the Pokeball Plus, but this game just keeps rising in value. I mean, look at this. At one point, it used to be like apparently like $34 loose or complete in box, and now it's just soared to $224 is where the market's kind of holding it here right now. And that's just insane. Granted, it's a Pokemon game. Sometimes Pokemon games ride up too high, then drop back down and things like that. But right now, there's been no sign that this game is even going to go down here. But allow me to get to the main beef of the video, which is Nintendo Wii U games. Now, the shop just had closed down here, which means we're probably going to see a massive spike. And let me just say, a massive spike we absolutely are. I just pulled up some of these games here, like Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and just look at some of these numbers here. We are looking at a pre-owned copy right when you load into eBay for $146.29. But that's not all. You still have to pay $2.95 in shipping, as if $146 isn't enough. And honestly, it keeps rolling here with that. I mean, new listings here popping up for $65 or $69 pre-owned here, and it just keeps going on, especially the one with the Amiibo here as well. And honestly, these prices are insane. Now, again, the Wii U is going to be hard here to judge, being that the eShop had just recently closed its doors. And so we're going to see a price hike here anyways. But I was hoping that this was going to be the year that I collect more here for the Wii U. But honestly, the way things look, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Now, the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess here is honestly a case where it was already high. Pre-owned games were going for like $89, I think, the last time I made this video. And granted, I hope that these go down here a little bit, but are they going to go drop down to what, $100 instead? I mean, $146 with the first game that you load up. That's insane. Followed by one that I didn't expect to jump right up here, but it kind of makes sense here as well. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Both these Legend of Zelda HD remakes that are only like living here on the Wii U is also trending for pre-owned copies for $80. I mean, this is insane. I think I bought my copy here when it was $20. And granted, now they're going for like $80 brand new. I don't even know. These prices are so crazy. $64.99 pre-owned here. It's just wild to see what is happening here with these prices. And that's not all. That kind of covers the Legend of Zelda here. But one game in particular that I saw this one coming. Xenoblade Chronicles X, a game that is just straight up on the Nintendo Wii U with no word or anything like that, it coming around to any other system. This one is insane. $179.94, and that is for a pre-owned copy. Now, again, this is just what you see right off the bat when you first load into eBay, but honestly, you can just keep scrolling here. $141.29. Honestly, you're seeing people just dumping these copies here on the eBay and trying to grab a quick buck. In fact, let's see here what we are getting here for a sold copy. I mean, they are selling for over $100. $100 here, $110 here. I mean, it's just bonkers, these games that are going up here in price. Now, again, I think we're going to see a massive spike up here in Wii U games and then probably a tamper off. But still, seeing these prices that are just happening right now probably means that there's a little bit more room to still run up as these prices are being defined here throughout this new time. And it's not even just the big names. I grabbed this one as well because when I was going through my list, I was quite surprised here with this game. But even Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which let me tell you, little spoiler alert, is not that amazing. But sealed copies here are still asking for like $60, $44. People don't even know what to put on these games, and they're throwing them online and they're getting sales from them. Honestly, it's just crazy to see. And now the whole reason why I'm making this video here in general is not just because we're seeing these prices here going up and things like that. It's to talk about the market and how things are. And granted, this is probably just going to be our reality here a little bit. I went to our local store here and took some pictures here of the shelves, and it's sad, honestly, from where it has been. This is a fraction of what used to be on the shelves here back in the day. It used to be completely full, top to bottom here of games, and now half of the shelf is flipped over just to demonstrate some copies and just make it look more full. And the whole bottom shelf on this one is just like a Wii Fit mat, which honestly is looking kind of tempting right now to pick that one up instead of some of these games with how expensive things are. This is the Wii section. The GameCube section has been sad for a long time. I know this picture is kind of hard to see just because it was bad angling with the window there behind, but the GameCube section is slim, and the titles that are on there are just like sports games here and there. There is just not many games to pick from here right now. And same with the Wii U. The Wii U had some games, but they were already going up here in price for the physical copies as well. And then a whole bunch of Skylanders, Disney Infinity games and things like that here on the top. There's just wasn't that much to pick from. It's such a slim market here right now. People are still buying these games at this price. And unless we do see these shelves fill full here again, it's not going to change. These prices are going to stay high, or honestly just keep going up because the sky's the limit here with this stuff. Now, it doesn't mean everything is still high here. There's still like plenty of Wii games that I saw that are still nice and low priced, and even some Wii U games that haven't completely jumped up here in price as well. But honestly, like I said, just the way that things have been, the way that the shelves are here at my local store, at least in my area and things, it's still scarce, and it's just going to keep driving up the prices. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens going forward, see if this somehow straightens up, more people are selling here in the summer. And granted, there's always going to be things like garage sales, which I'm always going to be hitting up here. You definitely find good games or good sales here on games, I'd say, at garage sales where people are dumping their inventory instead of going through the hassle of selling here. And of course, a store or eBay is always going to be asking for top dollar, where going to a garage sale is great. But I haven't been able to find too much even at garage sales. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to stop hunting and hopefully pull something out at garage sales. Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty lame summer here, I think, of trying to pick up any games. And honestly, I think it's just going to keep me motivated to buy silly things like this, VHS tapes of Nintendo 64 games here, because these were still cheap. Finding different things here and there. Like, I mean, I love this stuff here anyways, but at least like that was still asking like a fair price instead of some of these games that are just asking for way too much. It's going to be just interesting to see how this whole thing plays out, and I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. But hey, if you guys are along for the ride, make sure that you follow here on the channel here, where I can keep talking about some of this stuff and seeing how some of the state of the market is. I'm glad that you guys made it here all the way to the end of the video, and we hope to see you in another one. That's going to be it here for today, and have a good one now. And good luck out there. Honestly, we're all gonna need it.